Hello story writers, welcome back to another video tutorial, which will be something different this time. We won't be checking text today, but the over layout in 2024. If you don't know, the app has two layout options, the old one and the new one, which is called over. The over layout might be unfamiliar to some, but I strongly recommend learning it because the old layout is no longer supported. Let's start by creating a blank story. The layouts can be toggled here in more options than settings. It's a bit hidden and is enabled by default. There's also a setting to disable the over layout in the app general settings, but that doesn't work. We'll also toggle stack dialog. It only works for the new layout. What it'll do is pretty self-explanatory. It stacks the directions on top of each other. We'll leave everything else untouched for now, or actually set a background color, one that is nice. If I go into read mode, you can already see that the layout is a bit different. Let's start writing. I'll just set up a basic scene that will showcase the over layout. The theme is some kind of dungeon one, or I don't know. Let's just create some text for that. There we go, health, gold, these are the ones that matter. You can advance the direction with the little arrow or with the space key. Our player needs to see their own stats, so let's create a text direction that shows them their current health and stuff like that. I'm just going to use curly brackets. Let's also add a character for status. You can see that the directions stack because of the stack dialog option. Let's add a choice. It's nice, but the problem that the new layout can fix is permanent displays. Like I want the player to always see their health, and I mean at any given moment. To do this, we need to assign it a layout, which is like a class sort of thing, and with the layout direction we can manipulate this. I chose to make this at the top so that it will appear on the top of the screen. In the layout direction, select the active panel layout class and its persistence. Don't make that mistake, which I'm doing right here. You have to put the layout direction at the front like it serves as a guideline. A downside is that you have to restart or somehow meet the direction again after leaving the story. But you can see that it persists onto another scene. Isn't that great? This direction is from the previous scene, but it visually appears here as well. Let's look at tag manipulation. If I take the image, will it be seen in the stats thing I made? Let's subtract 5 HP. We can see that the direction at the top stayed the same, which is a shame, but we can fix that. There are two types of tag visualization, the curly brackets, which is a sort of static one, and using @ symbols, which are called the reactive tags. Tag values that are shown with @ symbols update real time. They will react to any tag modification. We can already see that they have some fancy effects. And when I take the image, it changes real time and even shows it with a red effect. If I gain a value, it adds a green effect. Let's test this with gold. This way, a single direction can show the player the most important tags at all time. Let's also add a character image, since overlayout really incentivizes using all kinds of media. I know, it's a beautiful piece of art. Characters have auras, and they can be set to appear on the left, right, or middle above the text. Their names can be of a tag value even. Let's move on to interactive backgrounds, another overlayout feature. Here we'll have two doors that the player can choose from, another gorgeous piece of art. The background has many confusing options about how to fit them in the screen, but we need a specific one for interactive backgrounds. But first, let's create the two choices. It doesn't matter what you write in them. Select these Explore options for the backgrounds. Here you can play around with zoom limits. We see a new option for the choices though, this small rectangle which opens another menu. Here select the rectangle again and click on the image where you want your choice to be. It will act as a button for the choice. The zoom limits are a bit restrictive. Here I can cover the whole door, only the handle. The Explore prompt will be the only text visible here to the reader. Any other choice will not have an Explore prompt. The second button is placed similarly. These choices should lead to somewhere. Check out what happens when I get to that scene. To enter Explore mode, you have to click the Explore prompt. Here I can zoom and move around. Those two orange buttons are our choices. If I click the first one, it moves me through the first door. We can make the buttons invisible, this way players can go look for it or just have a more immersive experience. Another feature is inserting images right into text boxes. Here I'll add a coin symbol when the player gains gold. To do this, I'll write exclamation mark, then square brackets, then image name, then image size with pixels. There it is, the coin appears a bit on the top, but if you center it right in the image creator program, it should look normal. I could fix this now, but I won't. The last feature I'll be talking about is the option direction, since it's a bit complicated to use. It's useful when you let the player choose multiple things, like select bonuses or things to loot. There are two types of options. The one we're focusing on is a simple toggleable one. Shared points connect all options, and you may choose only up to that number of options, so in this case, 2. I can choose up to 2, as the shared points suggested. Once I finalize my results, the tag manipulation goes into effect. And lastly, as a truth, this is what the image insert function is capable of if combined with massive formulas. Thank you for watching.